So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Brighton. It feels like I've just been here. I'm going to be joined by two tonight. On my left, I've got the dozer, Pete Gordon. Sorry, that was terrible. And to my right, Steph Redmonds. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back. We've got the ladies now, Port Adelaide, taking on Brighton. We've just seen the men. I think we probably will discuss it a little bit, Pete.
Yeah, mate, no problems.
We will discuss it a little bit when we get a chance. Fairly big score. Someone suggested the mercy rule, and I defended you guys and said they
we don't
want
need mercy
it.
rule on
They
that
don't want
either.
it.
No, not at all, mate.
Take as much out of it as you can. Fairly comfortable for the Brighton men, though.
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable, but I don't think mercy rule comes into it when you're playing senior rugby.
Not senior rugby, no.
And the game itself really didn't reflect the scoreline. There was some good hard battles
There was,
up front and in the backs. There was some awesome tackling on both sides.
So
first scrum down here.
this one, what are we to expect in this one, Pete? What's the first Port ladies side for a long, long time? What are we expecting?
It is, look, they're still building and things like that as well, okay, but, oh, gee, that scrum. Here we go. Oh, out the back. Look,
Jess Hines off. Cheeky pickup from the side there.
Oh, great steal, though.
Great steal.
it's Emma
Oh,
Bavoro.
nice.
End-to-end rugby
sell.
so far. Lauren Payne with the tackle. Porter away again.
Yeah, looking
Oh.
at their pod. That's Litta. So Litta used to have a run with Burnside, who lives locally in Port Adelaide area.
Oh,
Out to Nikki.
space here. Just going backwards a bit. Just all a little bit messy at the moment.
Other way, Jess. Oh.
So we do know with the Port girls, it's a lot of first-time players.
Yes, yeah. In fact, in our squad today, we would have two that have played rugby before this year.
Right, and that is amazing, and that's what we want. We were very, very close to getting the commentary debut as well of Rose Jackson.
Oh, were we?
We were so close.
So close.
Do you know?
Oh,
and
couldn't sell it.
it was Snoop Jackson who stopped it. She was all ready to go, but because he's twanged his
Because of his
hammy,
hammy,
she's got to drive him home
needs
and look
looking
after him.
yeah.
He's coming up in the lift. He can't walk up the
No.
stairs.
Dear old Snoop.
Or away again.
Oh, another knock on there,
Tell you
unlucky.
what, that has been a theme of today. Scrum halves throwing the ball at the feet of the fly half today.
It doesn't help, does it?
No.
It does not help.
It's been across all
I know
three
it's-
games.
Really?
Yeah, third
Must be
grade
something
was
to
the
do with the
same.
weather. It's the
I think-
humidity here.
I think it's the heat making the ball sink. I don't know. That's not even a thing, but perhaps I need to put helium in them or something.
Yeah,
Keep them
probably.
up.
We are on referee appreciation round as well. Mike Meredith in the middle. Jimmy Wilson, an absolute stalwart of Brighton Rugby Club.
Never
is on
has
the
worn
near
out a heel on a shoe.
You can see that. He's on the near
Absolutely
side.
runs.
And you're
and his
gonna have
daughter on the other
That's his
side. Jamie.
daughter?
Yeah, Jamie Wilson on the
I
far
did
side.
not know that.
Yep.
This must be almost her third game of the day running the line. It's great to see her down here having that run.
So she's obviously a new official.
Jamie's done it for a few years. Had a couple of years off.
Oh, okay.
Has done some refereeing, junior refereeing as well, and has been out and about this year, running the lines across all grades. So, yeah, great,
Fantastic.
great to have numbers back up in the referee ranks. It's good to have.
And if you want to be a referee, Pete, just contact yourself.
Absolutely, mate. Yep, we are always looking for more, but it's nice to see as well. You can see we had in the first grade, and the women that are out there as well are wearing the yellow armbands, the international symbol, or sorry, colour for
that was
respect.
a massive hit from Smeder in the midfield.
That's
Away
Bavoro.
again. Bavoro, Emma Bavoro, is it?
Yes, that's correct.
She is probably one of the two who has played before, a long history with Souths.
Absolutely, she is. Yes.
So she is one, and Port will look to use her as a linchpin.
Yes.
And like you're saying, Pete, it's nice to see some new players or some brand new players
Mate.
making the steps up. Even especially for the women's grade, it's great to have numbers on the field for the ladies.
And
It's a great competition.
It is.
And this year we've got a few players who are new to rugby playing at Brighton. So
Good.
it's good to see our numbers. Like the ladies turn up week in, week out, and they try their hardest and they put it in, and they play some decent rugby.
absolutely they do. And
Some massive hits.
yeah, they really do.
Oh,
And-
they scare me.
and we've been fortunate, and I must say it's a shout out to the ladies themselves, right? Because we started probably with a group of maybe 8 or 9,
Yep.
and they've brought maybe one friend, and then
bring a friend,
and that friend's brought 1 or 2 others and things like that, and all of a sudden we've got this massive squad, and they're just having a great time and really learning and growing, right?
That's a good line.
That's a good little line out there.
Double take on the line.
That's high there on
fraction
Emma.
high.
Yeah, it was that.
That was
okay,
Kaylee.
Kaylee Longstaff. I
That's
knew
right.
it was a
Pulled out of it.
Longstaff.
Yeah, Kaylee.
Knew it was a Longstaff, didn't know which one it was.
Yeah.
Going for the line again.
Oh, that's a
that's a heck of a kick from Bavoro. Take the right bounce.
He's chasing. Oh, unlucky there.
Keep moving, Emma. Don't tell him where it started.
Yeah, there's another 10 steps
Yes,
up.
this is where I was.
Yeah.
She did pull out of it.
Yep. She knew what she was doing.
And you know, there's an evolution of the women's game, and I think the girls who've not really played before, they all sort of say sorry to each other at moments like that. Once they've been playing for 3 or 4 years, they just get into it.
Yeah.
We've had one.
Sorry, not sorry.
We've had one moment where we thought we were going to have a proper full-on brawl, and it was in a women's game. Burnside versus Old Coles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was the only one we've had. The boys are really well behaved on the when it's broadcast. I think they know.
I think the ladies were arguing over.
Oh no, it was
Porsches and bloody other things and handbags.
It was certainly it was on for young and old. Here we go again.
Oh, nice ball. Oh, double
Just
take in the middle.
Yeah, a couple of goes at it. Bavoro trying to rip the ball. Recycle
Ball's
is good.
available. Nice.
I think that's going to be
straight up Quali. Yep. Only knows
Bavoro
one
got
way.
hands on and
Turnover.
gets it. Oh.
What are we going to call?
What's it going to? Penalty.
Oh, really? I thought
No
they
release.
I thought
she was okay.
I
I thought she was
tackler.
sucking in. But yeah, release the tackler.
I thought it was there. I thought it was a
So
good
do I.
jackal.
Jessica Hines standing over it, and then
Momo up
nice
to
little,
Jess Benny.
it's a nice little intricate move between the Longstaffs. They're away again. Nice hands again. Now she's through.
Quali with the offload. Nice
Great
bounce
little offload.
pass.
Picked it off her toes.
Good ball security.
Oh, no.
Had a little look.
I think that's
That was
exactly what
Jess
it was.
Benny. Yep.
Jess Benny just heard footsteps.
Was already running through a hole that wasn't going to be there.
I think that's the biggest thing that both of these teams will need to get. If they can get a recycled possession and they can build phase rugby, you'll see them get the ascendancy.
That was part of what I spoke with Port about at the start of the game, right? I mean, if you starve the opposition of the ball, then they can't do much with it, right? So
that's
keep
what
some
we've
possession.
seen the Onkaparinga men do very, very well this year.
Isn't that the ultimate for every game of rugby, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't let them have the ball. They can't score points.
Exactly.
The very worst you can do is draw.
Correct. They do the same thing when they have it.
Bavoro again fires it into midfield.
Into centres.
Oh. Nice as you get through the first one.
So that's Shay. Shay is just turned 17, actually. She's our youngest in our team, the only under 18 that we've got, but has been really holding her own in her first year of rugby again as well.
Good on her.
Yeah.
She took the ball to the line.
Came off the boundary fence. Tell you what,
Up the guts.
Dozer-esque through the middle.
That's it. I'll teach them well, hey?
Hands on. Don't know which way that's going to... No.
Penalty.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's letting it go a long time.
He's playing advantage.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Like
Giving them
to see
plenty
a
of
good
chance.
flowing game
Yeah.
of rugby, though.
Where's that been all day?
Good. Riz is going herself. Get some support, though.
No.
Into Momo.
Oh,
There's
hey.
nowhere out of that.
That's okay. Ref hasn't called
Ball's
it.
available.
That's a good ruck as well from Port. They had to have a couple of goes at it.
So Riza there, our scrum half, I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but her parents have come down for the first time to watch her play rugby. Weren't massive supporters at first, but have seen how much fun she's having out there, right?
There's a lot of people that do
share
that.
that.
It creates a community, doesn't
Oh,
it?
100%, mate.
Like you get
100%.
involved with a rugby club and you've all of a sudden you've got, depends how many teams you've got 15 plus, 30 plus, and then everybody else. So
She's taken on the biggest, Marion Longstaff. I'm not going to do her the disservice of saying how long she's been around.
Momo's played a couple of games of rugby.
She's played a couple of
league.
games, very, very experienced. So there's two ends of the spectrum there, isn't there?
Yep.
And I tell you what, I'm absolutely adoring Riz's swagger. I'll tell you what, you put a number 9 shirt on anybody, they just automatically grow an ego.
Don't they?
So we've got to keep an eye on Riza. So she was asking if there's anything she can do as a number 9, right? To have some fun. I'm like, best thing about number 9 is that scrum time. when opposition feed. Say
Just
a
give
joke.
him a nudge.
Yeah, tell a joke. Hey, your
Stand
shoelace
on
is
the foot.
undone.
Yeah.
Anything like that. All of that sort of stuff.
It was a credible feat
I
there.
tell you what, she
Just.
looks like a natural 9. So Bavoro again. Good hands.
Oh, look out for that puddle. Yeah.
There was a gap there. She could have just gone. It's good covering back. All a bit messy again. Bavoro with open field. This could be dangerous for Brighton. Steps back inside. Starts making her way
That's
to
Carlier
halfway.
over
Great
the top.
support as well.
Triple tackle there, though, just to slow her down.
Rizza again.
That's it.
Now they got space on that right side. Good covering tackle.
Kira, good run there.
That's
Ball out. There goes the
Rizza
scrum
finds
half.
a little bit of a gap.
Oh,
Oh, nice tackle.
How's the
Play it
ball
back.
coming back?
Foxy
It's-
Clune.
We talked about recycle and phase rugby, and Porter showing how it's
they're going to
working
pick
at
and
the
go.
moment.
pick and go. First time I coached pick and go with Thursday night.
Nice.
Just introduced
We did
it,
it well,
mate,
and
and
I
hey,
think
have
that
a
was
go.
Perfect
put
placement
together
as
by
well.
Esther.
Oh, Momo.
Nothing
Over
wrong
the
with
ball.
Longstaff will steal it, and then
Off to Kaylee Rose.
younger
Shakira.
Longstaff sends her away. Counter ruck comes from Port. Longstaff shows the dummy.
Ladies got to
Then
get up off
Sells
the line.
Oh, sells it again.
Second one was better, Marianne.
Ladies, so Port ladies in defence, we've got to come off the line, okay? That's one of the things we've spoken about with them.
I like how
Litter,
you're
tackle.
doing your video review
I am,
live,
yes.
yeah. Penalty. Oh, for mouth.
Mouth.
It's got to be Rizza.
It could be Rizza. Don't
Have
throw
to be
it
the
under.
halfbacks. Mouthbacks always.
Poor
halfback
Rizza.
I was about
always
to say,
have something to say.
and then I was going to come back and say, it's probably only Emma, because no one else would talk to the referee,
Yes,
would
yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's got to be Emma.
Emma's allowed to though. Hey, captain, come on. now.
Not mid-game, though.
Mike will
yeah.
Mike will shut that down very, very
He will,
quickly.
he will.
One
Come
of
up,
the
come
beauties of rugby union referees is some of them you can chat with, some of
You've
them you can't.
got to learn early in the piece.
Mike is not one of them.
Oh, it depends who you are. He loves the front row
Oh, he
chat.
hates me.
That's standard, though.
Standard.
Oh,
Standard.
oh. It's the only way I can talk during rugby is to do this job.
You can say whatever you like.
Yeah.
He's got no recourse.
Yeah, Brighton making the advantage line again here.
Yeah, Longstaff again. Oh, just allowed to wander through a gap. Counter for Port if he
Average.
won it.
Oh, that's all right.
That's a great pickup. And gets going forward.
That's Tashara there. This is their
Great.
third game of rugby.
Great
Wonderful.
ankles tackle.
Bavoro stands in at halfback. I tell you what, I don't think, while Emma Bavoro is playing halfback, I don't think anybody's going to be kicking this to such, are they?
That was Jess taking the ball to the line there. Partner of Terry Cowie.
Oh,
He's
nice
been
little
teaching
step
her well
back
as
in.
well.
Oh, the
counter
counter
there.
ruck from the Longstaff clan. Little knock on at the back though, so it'll be a Brighton scrum. Approaching 15 minutes. So it's 35 minutes a half for the ladies?
30, 35, yeah. 35s, I think. The same as any other non-A grade timing.
Yeah, I think it's only the A grade that's 40 minutes, isn't it?
It is, yes.
So this is 35 minutes, no time on. Just straight
Correct.
through, no clock stoppage or anything. So
No refs time.
See how this scrum down goes here.
Scrub centre field, 20 out from the try line. Good Port scrum though. Good counter pressure.
oh,
Foxy Clune on the take off the back.
Jazzy taking down
look for
well
the
done, Jazzy.
offload. Oh, I
And
tell you
Rizza
what,
putting in
Rizza,
some work today.
She has been impressed with her so far. That's the halfback.
Esther
union
coming
for you,
out.
though.
Well done, Esther.
She's been impressive as well. The number 6 starting to. She was directing the pick and drive from the back.
Yes, yep. Esther was one of the ones that
Oh, step back inside.
she put her hand up early wanting to be a flanker because she wanted to look for work, right?
Oh.
And she hasn't disappointed. She's done really
Bavoro
well.
with the counter ruck and the turnover. Comes inside a
the step.
Longstaff. Just sort of throws it away. It does well. Oof.
Oh, well done, Jaddy. Great body on the line
That
tackle.
was. Needed to be done.
Yeah.
Shut down the overlap, but
Yeah, I was going to say when we get a stoppage, but I'm not sure we ever will.
no, not in
Oh,
this game.
counter as well there and won it back, Brighton.
And again, just out the back, Longstaff to Payne. Now they've got an overlap.
Go,
Can they
Carly.
use it?
Oh,
Don't need
well
it.
done, Jade.
Can they get there? Yes, they can.
Down the hole.
Good
Well done.
Jade
direct running.
Byers, and she's happy about it.
She's one of the new girls to Brighton this year, so
Excellent.
and yeah, good direct running. Little left foot step and created the hole for herself and up to the line.
It's not a bad shot from Shay. And what I wanted to say was that it's really interesting because, you know, we as boys grew up sort of running into each other from a very, very young age. And that is that body on the line tackle. You know, and we started getting coached rugby-wise. Certainly, Steph, you would have been much, much younger than Peter, because you were from the God's country of rugby.
From the religion of rugby,
yeah.
yes.
So you probably would have been a lot earlier than us, but we get taught about body position and how to get hit and how to fall.
Where to put your head, and where to fall, and how to fall.
And these girls are doing it a lot later in life, but once they get that, the sky's the limit for them.
Yeah.
I think once they start recognising where they need to put themselves, it sort of becomes second nature to you.
Yeah.
And it's body preservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all do it. Well, there's a few that don't do it, and they're just lunatics, and you can't shut them down anyway.
No. Nakarawa is one of them. Although you're number 10, who today, he's another one. His tackle on Cruz, where he just basically threw his entire body at him.
Yes, mate. Yeah. Some of those need to be made, eh?
They do.
Good.
Nothing like being a speed hump.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, he certainly. Well, yeah. I don't know what.
The thing. One of the things that's impressed me a lot, especially with a really sort of new team like this, is changing the language.
It's just like how much he enjoys this try.
It's probably one of the best try celebrations you've seen. Yes. Dancing. Look out, everybody! I need to go through again.
It keeps going. There's more.
I'm not done yet.
No, he's getting a hug off everyone. Yeah. I tell you what, if we don't have the flash dance music to that by at least Tuesday,
by the end of the game, come on. So back for the restart.
Good restart by Bavoro. Don't let it bounce.
Oh,
I tell
Courtney
you what.
Munro with taken off the bounce. Oh, cheeky. Yeah, you can't come in once the ruck's set. It's one of the intricacies that new players have to learn, isn't it?
Learning the ruck laws is going to be massively difficult.
A-grade players still don't know.
Oh, God, yeah. So this is Kylie, who's on the near side wing. Not doing her any disrespect. She looks
Flory on the near side wing.
Yep.
Flory on the near side wing. She looks like she's new.
Yes, but has come from some touch, right? So she's got reasonable ball skill with passing things like that.
But the breakdown and stuff is not there.
Yeah.
It's learning the finer details.
Yeah,
that's right.
But that's what you have to expect.
Yeah.
With new players coming from the different codes from touch.
Variety of sports. Yep. And I was about to say before, it's just learning that language of rugby, which has been really impressive. So 6 months ago, a gate to these guys was what's at the front of your house. You know what I mean?
You open it and go through it.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. You know, so we learn about gates and offsides and clean-outs and rucks and mauls and all of these sorts of
running
things.
Running lines.
Yeah, fantastic. And they just soak it up, and they've been doing such a great job.
What number am I?
Yeah.
I would be really interested in the statistics of people women who've started playing, who have never played any senior sport.
Yeah.
I would be really interested to see that.
And I think it's a lot of the group mentality.
Here we go, good scrum again there.
Great scrum, Bavoro again.
Nice
then
clean
out into
ball.
midfield.
Shea taking it on
she's
back
seen
inside.
a space on the inside. Great tackle from Payne, not held.
Might have to let the ball go.
Oh.
Yes, there was a tackle.
Yeah, there was. Not held really isn't a thing anymore, is it?
Here we go, it's played on.
Foxy
Kira
clean.
coming up.
Yeah.
Nice ball, offload to Lauren Payne. Good leg drive.
Lauren
Nice
Payne
placement.
is, come on leaps and bounds as well over her years.
yeah.
She's been around a couple of years now.
She has, and has been involved with the Romas. And I would recommend any of the girls who want to, try out for the Romas, get involved.
Bavoro with another steal there.
Oh, can she get away from the last one? Not quite. Does get
Lovely
the offload away.
Shara.
Great offload.
Try
That's
score
Longstaff
with
again.
with the tackle though.
Yeah, and Longstaff wants to go.
Not
Not
on the
allowed.
mark. Hang on, I haven't made the mark yet.
I think he wants to talk to them because there's been a couple of them now.
There has been.
At the breakdown.
Just the holding ons. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's a hard concept, really, when you're waiting, sitting there waiting.
And it's so tempting.
And you can see your support coming in, and they're a step away, and you got, if I can hang on for one more second, one more second.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It goes through all the grades. So you see it. It doesn't matter what grade you play. You can see your support coming in. You're like, I know. If I hang on for one more second, I'll be fine.
Being isolated leads to one of two things: a turnover or a penalty.
Correct.
Brighton here with their line out.
So
just inside the 22.
You want to see these set piece skills work as well.
Emily Cornish throwing in to Courtney Munro. That was a great line out.
Set up the maul.
And a nice drive. A couple of poor
I think the number two's okay there. Well, I don't know.
No, they're legal.
Yeah.
Ball off,
come back the other way. That's
Lauren,
a good
out
ball.
To Jade.
Now she's just looking for a gap. Good offload.
Foxy clean.
Oh.
Out to Kylie.
Can she get there?
Go, Kylie. All the way.
Esther.
Lovely
that's
covering
a
tackle.
massive shot. Well, she's not.
Esther there with a great cover tackle.
I don't think there was anything illegal in that. That's just.
No, there was just a double
shot.
tackle.
She got one round the legs, and then I think Esther was around the legs, and then someone just finished her off. See, I think that one.
That was okay.
That one? No, is it that one, or is it the Emma Bavoro one? No, so there was one before. Here. So that's great technique from Esther, and then just over the top.
Just head on the hard ground. That was all it was.
Yep. And I've been told it is hard out there. You've been out there.
It has dried out considerably, except for the one spot by the 10. There. Although I managed to avoid it all day.
Yeah, there was one that we reacted to. I think came from Bavoro, and I think it was just quick. Although I do think Mike Meredith had his hand out and was showing for high, but sometimes at full speed they look a bit worse than they actually are.
Yeah.
Girls with a bigger baits than the boys today.
Yes, yeah, and we've been fortunate. So
just been decimated by injury, Port Adelaide this year.
Yes, we have in our men's, yes, yeah. And look, to be fair, in our women's as well, right? So we've been really lucky, as I was saying, with our numbers and the girls getting around each other, and bringing people out. But we've had 3 or maybe 4 ACL knee injuries with surgery. We had actually Esther is only her second game back. First game that she had against Old Collegian, she fractured her knuckle, a spiral fracture in her knuckle. She's just back playing now. So
I'd say she'd be looking after that still.
Yes, yeah. But you can't hold them back sometimes. Right?
No, you can't. Well, it's like any rugby play. Once you get the taste of it, you just. I need to play.
Yeah, absolutely. You know.
And then summer turns up and wins rugby season on again.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Clapping her off. She's going to have a little rest, I think, for a bit. Hope she's okay.
Yeah.
And we've been the same here with injuries as well.
Have you? Yeah.
We've got 5 or 6 sitting on the bench at the minute.
Oh,
they're all broken.
Yeah. There's quite a few down there in street clothes, isn't there?
In street clothes. Yeah.
Civvies, hey?
Civvies. In their number ones. Their party clothes. No, so injuries have been a big thing this year across men's and
Do you think
and
it's
the women's.
Because of the...
I think it was a couple of months off where there was no training.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was like, actually now it's happening. It's starting again.
Yeah, you're back on.
There was no real lead into it.
With my Risa hat on, in hindsight, look, we went quick to try and maximise a season.
No, it's not a criticism.
Yeah. And I think every player's happy for that.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of players didn't do themselves a service in the COVID lockout. It's like, hang on,
it was a player.
I can't go out. I can't go to the gym.
Longstaff looks down on this near side. I tell you what, it's been impressive as young Esther.
There's been some great tackling. There's some excellent defence on both sides.
Oh, there's a flag out.
Jimmy's got a flag out.
There's a flag out.
Jess Benny going straight. Couple of metres out. Ball still available. No.
Penalty to Port, but the flag is...
What's happened here with the flag?
So for those of you who are new to it, if Jimmy Wilson puts his flag out, it means that he's seen foul play. And he's deemed it important enough
to
have a chat with Mr. Meredith.
Once Jimmy's got his flag out, he won't put it down until he's had his say.
Whoa, teacher, isn't he? Jimmy Wilson, he was a teacher. You can tell by the way he's holding that flag and making his point with it.
Lucky it's not a ruler. But this game so far has had some exceptional attacking and defence on both sides. being only 5-0.
Yeah, what are we, 25 minutes gone. Oh, is he walking towards Brighton?
Oh, no, he's having a chat.
He's going to get Emma.
You can't lip read from the back of your head,
No,
Mike.
come on, Mike. So I think there probably needs to, I think there needs to be a little bit of leeway around the breakdown, but obviously not too much. You can't let, if it's to the point where he's putting his flag out. Let's hope he's not put it out for like in the side or anything.
I think it was just
reversed it. Okay.
We've got
a signal.
No signal.
She's kicked it or stamped it. I don't know.
Anyway, let's play on.
Yeah, let's carry on. Don't matter.
So Marianne Longstaff taking it up to the 5. Ball's available. M Cornish having a crack.
Inside the 5.
Inside the 5. We're just going to rumble it up one at a time. Jess Benny's going to have a go. Good pick and go there.
Oh, she's through again.
And Jess Benny with a try.
Well done.
Let's see. She's got a lot to...
There
we go. I didn't think we were going to get anything special.
With the girls, there's always something special. They love a celebration. Nice little pick and go.
It was, absolutely.
We talked about body positions. That's A1.
But we talk about our post. The girls know about that post position now as well. Just didn't pick it up on that one.
It was another replay and you can do your review.
Post AB.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
it was in that hole. The post actually held their spot.
Yeah.
It was the second player not jamming in.
We'll get another replay and you can do your review quickly for the girls. You can just have a night off on Tuesday.
Hey,
actually, play this for them again.
Well, the ladies have their bye next week actually. So
you can all sit in the club and watch it together.
Yeah, it might be. Hey. Actually, Port ladies have been very fortunate this year. So from a live streams perspective, we've had one live stream against Woodville earlier on in the year, and then this one here this afternoon. So it's great to see splitting costs between clubs and things like that to get some of the women's games up there as well, which is fantastic.
It's good. It's good to actually get a bit more vision out and a bit more exposure for the ladies.
That is a great kick.
Very good.
Foxy Clune, what a great name. Oh, so we're celebrating conversions as well. The love of rugby.
Foxy will celebrate anything. She loves it.
That is a good kick. I tell you what, young lady. Yeah,
I think she's the youngest on the park, actually.
Yeah,
16.
I tell you what, work on that.
Is she, yeah? Yep.
I'd like to spend some time with her on the finer points of the run-up, but there's a lot of stuff to work on there. That was impressive. So Port restart, 12 points to 0.
We've got Ebony Mango. I don't think anyone has ever known her as Ebony. She's fondly known as her surname Mango out there. Number 20 coming on, isn't it?
So she does have a first name.
She does, yeah. Yeah.
How many people do you know? Actually, wasn't too
Great
stupid.
Pick up there.
Oh, long stuff.
Marianne
Now
taking
you talk
it
about
into contact.
Now this is where she just needs to wait.
Great
being really
body
tempted
placement
by
by
it.
Quali.
Whoa!
And out to Kaylee, hit and spin.
Where was that one? Moa came through. Tell you what.
Ball's there again.
Everything
out
there,
to Jess Benny, running straight.
Rizzo with the legs.
Up
good.
to the 10.
Making advantage line, that's all you need to do, right? Work it up the pitch.
And eventually you'll run out of numbers. Is that Pavaro again? It's been a turnover machine today.
She was lucky to get away with that one.
Rizzo. Oh!
Play on.
Yeah.
Come on,
play the whistle. Play the whistle. Yeah, every time. So ball's there.
Oh, I think she's found her.
In the mud. Just mudded it through.
They're off again. Longstaff. Payne, one to beat. Can't quite get away.
Great tackle.
Great tackle.
Good defence. Last line.
Counter ruck coming in. No, don't use your hands. Now they're away.
Foxy straightening up.
Little bit of space. Longstaff again. Stood up in the tackle. Sends it back inside.
Another offload.
McPherson.
Give it width. Give it some width.
There is your width. It will go to Smedder. Can she get there? Can she stay in?
No, the flag
goes up.
Oh, no.
Unlucky.
That is a Brighton.
Just that left foot.
It is a Brighton touch.
A touch judge is a referee's touch judge, mate.
An assistant referee. Sorry, my bad.
Here we go. Let's find some chalk.
Yep,
there
it is.
Just there.
Wonderful work. I want to know what she's got written on the bottom of her boots.
Please stay in.
It's just the name. You can go to the website and you can get whatever you want written on the bottom. Yeah.
Up to 4.
That sounds like something you do, Pete, as you've got your pink slippers on.
Absolutely, mate.
They're terrible.
Referee. Oh, they're not terrible. Come on,
they are. It's as bad as your haircut.
Can you talk us through the blonde? Lots of people were talking about what's going on with the blonde hair.
Well, look, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, Port Adelaide had their Ladies' Day when we hosted Burnside down at Port. I didn't think that the black plunging dress on me was going to be maybe suitable, so I did the hair just to show some support and get around. Look,
just to set it off.
Just to distract from the black plunging dress.
There, exactly, mate. Look, but I've got to be honest, we just want to have some fun. We are so fortunate to be playing rugby in this state this year, right? You know, and
we are.
Blonde hair, pink boots, let's just have a laugh and get around each other and have some fun with it, right?
Is that so nobody looks in the in-betweens?
No, exactly, mate. Yeah.
Distraction from everywhere else.
Oh, yeah, I tried to. Just the extremities, right? Forget about the tummy in the middle, mate.
Oh, is that what you do?
No,
expect me to be wearing blonde wig tomorrow, next week. So scrum down, Port Adelaide ball. Tell you what, I have been massively impressed with Rizza. And Esther, the number 6, has been impressive as well. And Shay, as a fullback point of view, has been good.
Cover defence has been exceptional.
She has.
She's been all over the place.
Shay's been playing quite a bit of flanker this year, but our fullback that's typically been playing there is out today. So she's put her hand up and wants to do the hard work there. And
it's a heck of a clearance
actually.
From
Great
before,
exit.
Is that another one for the Builders? Or did it stay in?
No, it's
it's another
under.
one. Oh, look, the kids are going to go and get there.
It's more of a race to get the ball.
Yeah, racing to get it.
The keep out signs mean nothing to them boys.
Do not enter.
Yeah, OHS, don't worry about that. It's fine.
It was a good start. But from a Brighton point of view, I mean, Marianne Longstaff just does what she does.
She leads from the front.
She is a linchpin.
Yep.
She may not be as sprightly as she once was, but she's just so rugby smart.
Yep.
Gets the ball in the right position and gives it off. Lauren Payne, I think, we're just
unlucky.
She's waiting for a little bit of space.
Lauren's
hasn't quite been given it just yet.
Yep. But she's being shut down early as well, though. And that's the thing with Lauren. Give Lauren half a sniff and she'll create the space. Hand and ball and her speed around the field is phenomenal. But yeah, give her a chance and she'll have a go. But the Port girls are doing a fantastic job on closing her out.
Port Adelaide feed here.
Yeah, it's a rinse and repeat from the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we, 15 in and 22? Yep.
Yeah. So she would have the option to go direct to touch if she wants.
Yeah, looks like they're just in.
Just in, I think.
Wouldn't mind seeing Emma at the back of the scrum here take a pick.
Pick blind?
Yeah,
pick blind would work.
That'd be my call of the day.
Here we go. Straight through, though.
It's got to trap it at the back first,
Bavoro. Good ball. Just a little bit behind. Oh, good offload.
Great drive and tackle.
Good tackle, good offload, good cricket.
Oh, anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
M. Cornish having a go.
Here we go. Brighton with the turnover
good
here
leg
now.
Drive.
Oh, nearly.
Great placement.
Went for it.
Still running blind. Courtney Munro.
There's another great tackle from Rizza.
Ball available. Egged through.
Payne again.
Up to Momo. Offload to Kaylee.
Esther back in there around some legs. Oh, here we go.
That's a great seal. Bavoro.
Oh, you've got to use your arms.
Sit down.
Oh, Florrie,
just
unlucky.
Didn't get to hand. Yeah, a little knock on.
Unlucky
was there one
there.
Before it or no? Just that
I thought there was one before it, but they've seen the knock on absolutely. So be a Brighton feed here, maybe 6-7 metres out. Yep.
You're torn, aren't you?
And the lights are on as the sun's heading down now. Temperature's cooling off a bit, but I don't think the ladies will mind that out there because it's pretty warm earlier on.
It was. I forgot my hat today as well, so I had to walk around with my hoodie up.
I'm not going to comment.
That's what all the cool kids do these days.
I know, right? Can't go into any servos though.
Take your crash helmet off.
Peter Ryan saying Pete Garden picks or it didn't happen. I think somebody wants to see you in the plunging neck 9 dress.
Mate, I hope nobody sees that, right? Because there'll be photos everywhere. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I've got a great photo of you and me at a ladies' night.
Ah, yes. But again, hey, for the fun and love of rugby, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one was picking which one up.
I don't know where you go around the world in a rugby club. You mention Ladies' Day and the boys are all turn up in dresses every time. It's given.
Old Coles under 7, Amaya Johnson is cheering on Brighton and her cousin Kylie. Great to have you with us, Amaya. Stick with it. One day we could be calling your name.
Ball's out there. Coming blind
side
Shakira. Oh, just slipped off that tackle.
Just slipped the first tackle and centering.
Rizza again.
Ball's available. Going to have a pick and go from Jess Benny.
She's looking for her second.
He'll be going pick and go again, it looks like.
Have to be. Nope. M Cornish making another metre or so. We're up to the 5. Momo's going to pick and go.
Oh, big dummy there.
Big dummy. Back to the blind side. Hit and spin.
Just took the defender with her. She's been told a couple of times.
Lovely,
inside for Payne.
Lovely step off to Jade. One more ball. One more. Foxy coming back on the inside.
Oh, go.
Under the...
Reach. Oh, so close.
Foxy with a great line.
Yeah, good run on the inside.
But I tell you what, Esther wasn't far away from
holding that one up,
From holding that one up. I just...
bang off the left foot.
How long has Lauren Payne been playing?
A few years.
I know it's not a huge amount of time,
It's not a long time, I think.
But she's been involved with the Romas setup, and I just want to look, and I don't know whether the replay goes back far enough. Just the difference in skills that 3 years, just 3 or 4 years, working and being involved with the Romas and other stuff like that.
Coaching and training.
Yeah, her ball skills are amazing. You watch her passing off both hands, her body position, her running, and all it is 3 years. And honestly, we are growing women's rugby in South Australia. This is, we jokingly talked about it, a couple of years ago because we'd split, but the women have got more teams in their league than the men had the A-grade league had, because we only had the 4 or 5
that's right.
at that time as we hit half-time.
Half-time and missed the conversion.
Look, honestly, for me, we're growing, and in 2-3 years' time, these girls will get things together and we'll be seeing great rugby. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very, very short break. I'm going to let you go down and have a chat with your team. We'll expect you to come back late.
Okay.
And we will speak to you again in half number 2. So welcome back to...
ResourceCo Rugby Stadium.
You told me like 2 seconds before I got back. ResourceCo Rugby Stadium. It's a massive honour for me, Steph. We have been joined in commentary by the one and only Rose Jackson.
Welcome, Rose.
If anything happens in South Australian rugby, Rose knows about it.
Rose is it. She makes it happen.
Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you.
Rose is someone who looks after these live streams. You make sure all the comments are above board and publishable. Runs around and makes sure that all the people I need to have with me are here, and lets all the clubs know.
Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work out very well most weeks.
No, most of the time it's okay. But couldn't be done without you, Rose. Absolutely wonderful to have you. The reason I wanted to talk to you, and I was thinking about this on the way down here. Your rugby background is you probably were a long-suffering rugby mum for years, weren't you?
My eldest son played for 3 or 4 years, and my youngest son followed him around, but he stopped playing in under-10s.
Yeah, but Snoop obviously
kept
going, and now
playing,
and then you must have had a moment where you thought to yourself, right, he's too old to play now.
I thought that at 40 when he came back.
He's too old. Great kick from Bavoro again. He's too old to play now. I might get him at the weekends now. And then he pulls on, and then he gets the whistle out.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him home in winter for 10 years.
It's a long time. So your decision.
10 years.
So your decision was just get involved with rugby.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but you were never a big rugby person.
No, I don't know anything about rugby.
Rugby as in the game itself?
No,
but
I know nothing.
Rugby, the community?
I know the community, and I know the people, and I know what they're passionate about.
Yeah, and they're passionate about lots of things. I assume you get a few emails. I imagine you get a few emails and phone calls on a Monday morning. But, you're the person, because we all see Pete, we all see Jason and Lisa and all of those. You're kind of the duck legs under the water, aren't you, that are going?
I don't really know an awful lot about rugby, and I'm really sorry to the community when you do ring up and you talk to me about breakdowns or lineouts and how bad scrums are or whatever else, because I really don't know anything, and I don't need to know anything.
You just make stuff happen.
I just need to make all the other stuff happen.
Yeah, and it's absolutely wonderful to have you here. And I promised I would get you on, and the reason is that women's rugby is growing.
Yes.
You're obviously a part of that, but it's not just women's rugby. You're now a part of rugby, and you've fallen in love with rugby over the last couple of years as well, she says, with a wry smile on her face. But it's wonderful to have you. It's great to have you on the broadcast.
Thank
we
you.
will do it again. We will see you again. As Clune's going to go in for a second.
She's going in for a second, hopefully under the bin.
So she's on hat-trick watch. Rose, it's been absolutely wonderful to have you.
She's a massive upcoming star. She's part of the Rooster Academy program for this year, and she is going to highlight women's rugby in years to come. I hope she's a Super W tryout this year or in the years to come.
And that's why we brought you on.
Being so young, she's got the world open to her, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She's a great kid.
Yes.
She's got a vivacious personality. Her smile lights up a room, and her passion for rugby is incredible.
Yeah.
Very subdued celebration for the try. We had a bigger celebration for the conversion.
It's all in her smile. You look at her smile. As soon as she gets this, well, hopefully when she gets this, the smile will be from ear to ear.
I don't say this lightly. One of my biggest criticisms about the women's game is kicking, goal kicking. She has got wonderful technique.
She puts some time in.
I genuinely like to spend some time with her.
She actually was out there for about 20 minutes while before the Premier Grade game, just lining up her kicks and having a practice. So
I'd like to spend some time with her. Buller, if you're listening as well, we need to get on this. We'll get it. Rose, have you had enough, or do you want to stay for a bit?
No, I'm happy to leave now, if that's okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
No, Rose, you were absolutely wonderful. It was great. We got a great input. We do hope to see it. We'll hope to see you again. We will see you again. And great work on your fourth official as well.
Thank
Just
you.
sucks you in rugby, doesn't it? You'll be refereeing before you know it, Rose.
No, not keen on that at all.
Nods from Pete Garden.
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful to have you. So it was a good try.
It was a great try.
Great conversion.
It was a great pop ball, hey?
Nice little pop ball from Lauren out to Jade, and then just put Foxy into a gap, and she did all the work from there. It was a nice little run-in from the 22.
Hey, can I say as well that it's a big hats off, and maybe it's something that we should start doing. Most of Pete's halftime team talk was based around what he'd seen on the coverage.
It was.
And like the replays and stuff.
I'm sure it
Coaches, get your iPad out, get us on, get your headphones in.
Oh, that's a big don't argue,
oh, she didn't stop,
Did not let go, though.
Did not let go.
Great
Tenacity.
tackle in the end. Out to M Cornish.
Oh, good tackle there, Carlia.
Good solid tackle. Long place. Ball's available again. Lovely pickup.
That's
Lauren.
A bullet pass.
Jazzy, look. Spinning out.
Oh, still going. Pavoro again has stolen it. Pavoro puts the ball to boot. It's a foot race now. Bounce. It's going to be won by Payne. Can she counter-attack? Can she gather? Yes, she can. Now she's away. Over the 22. Steps inside. Great covering tackle.
Jazzy there, well done.
Really, really good, because
needed to be done.
Yeah, the fast girls versus the bigger girls. You know they're going to have to work hard. Oh, that's a massive shot.
It's on Tash Cornish. Out to
Longstaff.
Yeah, Brighton have got numbers here.
Out to Kaylee.
Longstaff to Longstaff. Another dog.
Oh, Emma.
Stolen. And a great covering tackle as well.
Good security there in the ball.
Yes. Whatever was said at halftime was genius.
I don't think it was said by genius, no.
Here we go. Held up in the tackle.
It's going to be a
fight for the ball here. I think Brighton are going to end up with it. I think Port's been able to turn
that. Yeah, there she goes. Look. Once you work out the laws in this game, you're all over it.
Marianne Longstaff knows that law, and she said, I am not letting this ball go for all money.
We had, again, one of those light bulb moments about 3-4 weeks ago. We went back over the ruck law. Particularly if you're on the ball, you got one shot at it, but once you've had that one shot and you cleaned out, then out of it and you go,
then you're lost.
Right. Yes,
okay. The ball is lost.
Yeah. But all good. Hey, all of these things, you learn as you go. You
could be playing rugby for 50 years and still refuse to know that law.
Correct. And you argue with the ref every single time. You're like, sir,
sure you
come on.
I was clean.
Yeah. Do they know that it's laws and not rules?
Yes, 100%. I've spoken about laws. Absolutely.
Well, it's day one.
Well, yeah, no.
Because laws are open to interpretation. Correct. And
so rules are made to be broken.
Yes.
Tell you what.
Oh, there's that a little bit forward. Yes.
Marginal.
Unlucky there.
The ball skills and passing off both hands of Lauren Payne is world class.
Good to see Kylie Ellis back out there after a little knock in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
She's a try scorer.
Number 13.
So I did find out as well when we had the discussion out here where we had the flag out as well. So yes, it was a kick to a player who was holding on. There was a little bit of pre-stuff around, accidentally holding hair of the Port player and stuff like that, and they've gone to just lash out. So, but hey, been seen and been spoken to and
dealt with appropriately in the best way.
So. Yeah,
just
100%.
a penalty.
Yep,
perfect. Play on, ladies.
All right, scrum here.
We only ever get Biff in the girls' games.
Bring back the Biff.
Bring back the Biff.
Change of direction. Unlucky, Lauren.
Slips out of one, tries to work around outside.
Great
cover tackle. Lets it go and goes again. Longstaff gets her. She's got to work hard to get to ground.
Jess Benny on the ball.
Does get to ground.
Oh, Esther cleaned out, but that's a fine. Ball's there.
Yeah, it's come back the right way for Port.
Riz a good place.
No.
Oh, man, they did well to beat that counter up.
Pick and go, ball's available.
No, she just wants to give it. And again, good gain line rugby.
So Moa, again, new this year, but has trained in rugby, but never played a game before this year. Decided to come out and give it a go, and been loving it. Really good.
Substantial right boot of Pavoro. Should push them down. There's another.
Player down here, just on the close side.
Courtney Munro, who made that covering tackle.
Was it? Yep.
And now no one will talk. So, that doesn't look great.
Oh, no, she's coming off.
Yeah.
Unlucky for Courtney. She's a great tackler.
It was a great covering tackle. When we were talking about, just talking before we had that little stoppage, Pavoro, her right boot has been absolutely outstanding today. Yeah. This could put Port in a really, really good position for their lineup. Is there a driving maul in your arsenal yet?
Not quite yet, no.
3-point shot into the basketball court.
Yeah. It's nice to see that the basketball court has a proper height ring on it now.
They're all too high for me.
I know, right? David, our producer, they used to call it the white man basketball court because it's the only place white men could dunk. And then you come down here on a Saturday and there'll be like people lined up to do it.
My turn.
Yeah, line out to Port.
Here we go, ball coming.
These set plays are the ones that need to get a great take and off the top.
Take.
Bavoro.
Little pop there.
Nonchalant pop.
So again, Jakira, who was lifted in that line out, about her
third pain. Well done.
About her third game of rugby as well. Come across from AFL, but geez, man, you don't get lifted in lineouts in AFL. You know what I mean?
No, there's no contact in AFL.
Oh, steal from Longstaff, and geez, I tell you what, if looks could kill. Mike Meredith,
there's a standoff.
Hey?
Yeah, that was a long one.
Momo Longstaff. Do you know who I am?
What do you mean, ref?
But she's got a release. I don't even think that he's got it for that. They've gone back for the knock on. But here it is.
Okay, another scrum here.
Knees down, you've got to release.
Wonder if
it was in the one motion.
Doesn't matter. Knees down, you've got to go.
For me, one motion.
Hey, I've had this conversation with referees.
I've had the same argument as well.
But the knee is down, she's got to let go. I don't have to like it, Steph. But it's technically correct.
Technically. Let's not be technical. Let's just have a flowing game of rugby. Until I get tired and then you can blow the whistle all you like.
Knocking it on purpose.
Yeah. Card. So centre field, what are we, 20 metres in on the 10-metre line. Port territory.
Lost.
Lauren just rumbling it up a metre or so. Ball's available. Quali's going to pick it up and have a go. No.
Just a little bit of indecision
out
at
to
the
Foxy.
back.
She's going to bring it back into the hard traffic.
Pete's trying to coach from the top up here as well. Longstaff again. There's that dummy of Marianne Longstaff. 5 players around her. Eventually goes to ground. Payne will sit at the back. Short ball to Longstaff. Again, it's over the gain line.
Ball available again. Out to Momo.
It's gone backwards though. Maybe Mike's being nice to her now. He doesn't want to upset her anymore.
Didn't want the Momo eye again. So Quali Newchurch at the back. Out.
Oh.
Are you allowed to do that?
If it went backwards, yeah.
It's a deliberate knockdown though, but hey.
If it goes backwards,
Port's
it's not.
picked it up and carrying on with the ball. Ball's available. Sitting out in the open.
They're going to come back. Whoa. Oh. Means a lot to Lauren Payne. So let's have a look. We're going to have another look at it now. So she runs, doesn't do much. It's gone back.
It's gone straight down, yeah. For me, secure the ball. Don't hold out in front.
That's right. There's a few loose carries in the A grade game today as well.
There was a few, yeah. There was a few interesting passes.
I saw Clark Skelton having a chat with both the coaches. He looked very upset at the end of the game. I can only assume that's because he had the ball stolen off him by the smallest player on the pitch.
You don't take anything off a giant.
Port scrum again. Rizza has been absolutely fantastic throughout this game.
Solid as.
Yeah, Bavoro. Down into midfield.
Lauren Payne's playing with a bit of poison on her.
Tashara, here we go, in some space. Good tackle there.
Foxy Clune, lovely round the bootlaces. And again.
Well, Bavoro manages to step out of it. Then she will get going over the 10. Looks for a support. Support comes. Again into midfield. Arm is out again just for the little knock on.
Oh, unlucky.
Just trying to force the pass and the tackle.
Yeah, Lauren Payne certainly has decided she wants to play.
I think she always turns up wanting to play. She has good aggression on the ball.
So it will be a Brighton scrum, I think. Jeez, as the light goes, my eyes get worse. Payne at the back. Out into midfield again. Hands are good. Looks for a little bit of a gap. Another offload. Question high, but it's okay. Ball will come back. Payne again. Runs across. Looks for a gap or a runner. We'll find Longstaff. Longstaff again with that little show and go. Again, just gets going forward. Manages to get into the 10-metre area. Payne again finds a runner. Esther came out probably a little bit too quick, and again, Brighton could just rumble on and find herself over the 10-metre line. Port a bit slow to get out the way. Now they can look near side. Gets away from one. Has space. Hatchikoch is still there. Gets a magical offload away. Absolutely no luck. Finds Payne. Payne has it picked out of her pocket. Now Port can go again. Rizza will sit at the back, surveys her options right and left. On the bounce to Bavoro. And again, a fantastic tackle by Foxy Clune. And stolen, but a penalty. Jeez, I tell you what.
That was a great set of play from both, wasn't it? The ball handling and the tackling was incredible. Both sides focused on ball and the retention was great.
So many good bits. So what are we, 20 minutes to go, 24 points to 0. Bavoro will look to send it right towards us, which she does, and was not a million miles away from finding the balcony.
Very defensive of all the equipment.
I tell you what, if I didn't know Emma, I would suggest that was on purpose.
No. Just looking for the coach, mate.
I think she was aiming for that shock of blonde hair.
Yeah. Oh, there's Pete.
Hey, you can't miss it.
I didn't like what he said at half-time.
Set plays both ways have been absolutely brilliant from both of these sides. Port line out. They go to 2 again. Solid off the top. Bavoro has to wait for it. Hands are a bit slow, but rushed out the line. It will create a gap. Now they've got some space outside. Can they get it away? They do get it away. Couldn't quite get away from the last tackle. Not held. Goes backwards. Indecision again. Just a bit slow. Waits for a support. Great long place. Rizza again. Happy to just go phase rugby. Rizza again. Back towards the safety of the breakdown. Lost it though. This is stolen away. Turn over to Brighton. Payne at the back, then who will go again? Up to the gain line. Good patient rugby from Brighton. Again they come to this near side. Oh, tell you what, if you get her using her arm, she'll be decent at tackling. Bavora got hands on again. Oh, geez, they gave him a long time. Hines steals it, gets away. Longstaff, good quick hands. Clune gets it away. Tries to step back inside, gets to the 5. Great covering tackle again. Payne. Oh, Longstaff just at the feet. Play on, ladies, play the whistle. I don't think they wanted the scrum.
I think they just needed a whistle for a bit of respite.
Jesus, so did I. Defensively from Shea again, absolutely fantastic. Some changes will go and happen for Port. So it'll be a Port scrum, shadow of their own goal line.
Got on the 15-metre line.
Yeah,
midway, 22 in goal.
About 7 out. Everyone suggesting there's
some subs coming on.
So a change in the forwards and a change on the wing. I'm going to talk about who you've been impressed with. Lauren Payne,
Foxy
service
Clune
has been amazing. Foxy Clune has been absolutely outstanding.
Jess Benny's had a good game.
Yeah.
Marianne and Kaylee have all been solid in the forwards.
Marianne and Kaylee, they kind of like disqualify themselves from being talked about because they get it every week. And I've spoken to people about this before. You play that well every week, it's then difficult to stand out.
But
huge scrum
on
and well tidied out.
Basis though,
yeah,
you've got to talk about each one. Good clearing kick up to the 22.
She's played really well. So from the Port side of things, Pete, with regards to best players on the ground, I've been incredibly impressed with Rizza. She works on passing off both hands, so Emma doesn't have to wait as long.
Yes.
That'll be a massive change. Emma Bavaro has played very, very well. Shea's last-ditch defence has been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, that last line of defence is great.
I'll tell you what, Esther put a shift in as well. Brighton again into midfield.
Oh, no.
Just back off and let her run. Oh, jeez.
That was Tashara.
That's a massive hit.
And back in again.
Payne. And it will come out again to this near side. Payne again will survey what she has. And one of that is Longstaff. Asked for someone on the run around. Didn't get it. Jeez. It's not very often Marianne Longstaff gets stood up like that.
Too busy trying to orchestrate something rather than focusing what was in front of her.
Longstaff again and again. Very, very tenacious from Rizza.
Unlucky
just lost. And Bavaro gets away. Has to step. Oh, just another loose carry. And who makes the tackle? Rizza. And that first ball came out, and just wondering, I can't see a number of, as you say, there's that Jess Hines?
Jess Hines, yep.
Again, end-to-end stuff.
Got a bit squashed in that tackle, I think.
And I'm sure Esther wouldn't mind. She's not what you would normally suggest is the build of a back rower, is she?
She's not, absolutely. And
but the heart, she's got the heart of a back rower.
Like I said, she put her hand up early in the season saying, I've got the work rate, I don't care how big they are, I want to work for it. And look, no arguments at all. One of the things I said at half-time, right? You know, when we've got some of these players like Marianne and things like that coming up, Esther's one of the first times there. Grab a leg, you can't run with no legs, right?
Correct. It's the age-old adage, isn't it?
Yeah.
First thing you get taught in rugby, you can't run without legs.
Correct.
Yeah, and she was very, very impressive. I'm looking at, has she earned a rest, has she? Is she on the sideline?
Not quite yet.
No, I've seen her now. She was just hiding behind some of the more normal size. The best comparison I can give to her is you remember her playing Neil Back, the England back rower, and he was told you can never be an open side. You're not big enough to be an open side. You cannot be an open side.
He was a pest.
And he was very good at it.
He was fantastic at it,
yeah. He was very good at it. But it took longer than it should have
for him to
convince people that he could play number 7.
So who was that down for Brighton? They were obviously back up.
It was Lauren Hines.
Jess Hines.
Sorry.
She okay? Looks like
she's okay.
Yeah, she didn't come off. So it will be a Brighton scrum just to the left of the posts. Lauren Payne will feed the ball in. There's 2 over here. They've already generated a 2-on-1. Riz is going to have to keep her eyes open on it. Same tunnel, so we'll go again. Just has to keep her eye on it on this near side. Rizza and probably be communicating at this point with Esther and saying, hey, I've got 2 here.
Have a look. Yep.
Well, if they got, it's just someone marking nobody over there. Or I think so. Emma Bavora doing her best to point it out. But they've got an automatic overlap here.
Should be an 8-9 pick blind, wouldn't you think?
Well,
yeah. Foxy coming around on the swing.
Oh, great tackle from Rizzle just to break it up. But Brighton are going again. Great, don't argue by Jess Hines. Hines into the 22. Little bit upright. Ball goes to ground. Did very, very well to get to ground there. Payne sends it into the middle. Just a little back and forward from Newchurch. Finds her way through. Payne will get there again. Out to Longstaff. Longstaff puts her head down. Gives it to Longstaff too. Oh, just didn't quite get there. Still going to be Brighton ball. Possibly numbers on the right-hand side because everybody is slow at the moment. Little bit of a gap behind. That's a good steal. Oh. Same rules. I thought she got it just before the knees went down. Marianne Longstaff calling for the tee. She wants to take the points.
I think it just needs the break.
That from Rizza there is enough because that is try time. That's a try saver.
Yeah.
All day.
Great pressure there.
It was great.
And look at this handoff.
Great defence actually by Port Adelaide there.
But Mel's come back.
She did come back.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. And stuck the tackle too.
So Foxy Clune will look to add on 3 extras. Massive fan of this as a Northern Hemisphere man. I know you two probably hate it, but huge fan of this. This is rugby and it is meant to be played.
Test rugby. Sheep stations are on it.
Mate, tap and go. Come on now, eh?
Nah, take your points.
And
great leg.
3 extras by Foxy.
Points make premierships.
At 24-0, I don't think it was a time for a penalty, but hey.
It's always time for penalties.
No.
What a great little passage of rugby. That's a great tackle from Rizza.
Good line by Jess.
This fend is wonderful. And
but
then
she gets back into
it. Doesn't give up.
Bounce back ability. Bounce back ability.
That's your new word, is it?
I like it.
You come up with one every time, Dave. You never cease to amaze me.
I like that.
And you
in a good way.
Yeah, of course.
In a good way.
Of course.
So what have we got? 10 minutes to go on the Wojtek scoreboard. Again, we're probably reaching the last 10 minutes and hoping that Port will get something. We want to see them get on the board.
Yeah, for sure.
They deserve it.
They're working hard, right? But I must say, Brighton really taking the opportunities when they've got them, right? It's been a fantastic game of rugby, though. I really enjoyed this one. And
missing Tracy Stannis as well. She's working tonight, I think.
She is, correct.
Working tonight, and I think if you add Tracy Stannis into that, that's going to substantially change your experience. And best tackler for years and years and years, Tracy Stannis. Oh, my word! Oh, she's gone twice. Still going Longstaff.
Strong run there.
Oh, it's all of a sudden someone turned the heating up.
Somebody obviously said there was 10 minutes to go.
Another one. Someone said spin it, but there's no numbers anywhere. They've just got to keep building that pressure and try and get Port to run out of numbers. Good phase play again. Isolated a little bit.
Yeah, solo running.
Support.
But the support is getting
there. Yes, they're just allowed to keep their feet. Oh, Payne looks for Froome inside.
Great leg drive by Lauren.
Esther again, round the legs. Bavora with another steal. Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, it was a tackle ball.
Yep.
Tell you what, Crystal has certainly injected herself into this game. I think there's a couple of them. They're not scared of the contact, but if they can...
They thrive on it, don't they?
But the only thing I would say, here we go, here.
Here it is.
If she wraps, she'll get there. Is that another collision with Crystal? Off we go again. Jeez Louise. Here we go again.
Mate, I think you're right. They've turned this heat up for sure in the last 2 minutes.
Longstaff comes around the corner, straightens again. She does get to ground. Better from Port, just let them have it and build again. Payne fires it out. Clune, she will send it out. Then we will find Byers. Byers tries to find a way through, does find a way through, finally gets it to Smedder. Smedder will press the loud pedal. Great covering tackle that comes across.
And into touch.
And into touch. There's oohs and ahs away from all right, but that's all chest. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I'm very excited by that. Shea there coming from about 20 metres away. Make this cover. Here it comes. No, that's
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Great tackle.
Doesn't slide up.
Nope. Around the sleeves is a good tackle.
She has been absolutely outstanding as your last line of defence all day.
As that phase started, though, there was a great view along the defensive line. Every single player was in a flat line. Everybody was onside. They were communicating with each other, and that's how the tackle was made. It saved the play.
So
line out to Port again.
This ball here.
Might have
not
been
how you drew it up.
fractionally not straight.
No.
I think it was just the wind, hey?
Let's go with the wind.
Yeah.
Something in my
It's a
eye.
dead still night. It
is absolutely. Do you know what? I hadn't even thought about it. Like, if you don't talk about the wind, you don't notice it. And I was like, hang on. What wind?
It's a bit fresh now that the sun has gone down.
Yeah, there is an absolute gale force wind blowing from the right of your screen to your left. That way.
Yeah,
right to left.
Heading. It's a dead southerly. It's freezing.
It is freezing cold. Whipping up from the Antarctic.
So Brighton scrum 10 out.
They're off and running again into midfield.
Pass to nowhere.
Now I think Foxy Clune is on hat-trick watch, I think.
She is, but a bit of a forward pass.
Yeah, she won't like that one. Oh. It's not comfortable.
A couple down there.
Can't quite tell what's hurting.
Yeah, I missed what happened in
on
there.
either of them.
Ankle for the Port player?
Not overly comfortable.
No.
There we go. So that is the very definition of a hospital ball, isn't it? So just go down awkwardly.
It's a good leg drive into the tackle though. Just landed on the ball.
Stood on accidentally there.
And
so she's rolled her ankle
standing on
her ankle.
Oh, purely accidental, all of that, you know, nothing deliberate.
It's what happens in the contact, though,
it
isn't
is,
it? I did manage to stand on a couple of players of my own today.
Just
going in for support.
How many were on purpose?
Maybe
25%.
I'm sorry, Noodles.
So there may be a change. I mean, like an ankle roll is never fun, is it?
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Oh, great camera work.
Yeah, both of them pull up straight away.
Both of them clutching.
I do like the fact that Jade Byers wandered away holding her hands up. Sorry for the pass.
Foxy won't come off. She'll run through that.
Yeah, it looks like Tashara came off the worst on that. I mean, if you've rolled it, and she's already got tape.
Yeah, so for her knee it was,
So, if she's jarred her knee rather than rolled her ankle, then that's going to be unfortunate for her. She's been good.
So Jakira back on for a shift. I wonder...
she's another one who I think you should just work with on the tackle back, get her to cuddle it more.
So I wonder who they've put into Tashara's position there, whether Jakira's gone straight to outside centre. Looks like she has.
It looks like it has. Got someone with headgear on out there.
Is that the choice you made?
Yeah, absolutely. It's by osmosis.
They're like symbiotic, these two. He thinks it. Terry
he thinks
does
it happens.
Yeah. Smiles on the faces still. 4 minutes to go.
So Brighton just a bit unsteady at the scrum there. Will it reset it?
Don't really. It is unfortunate that, you know, Brighton seem to have not so much put the cue in the rack, but they've certainly turned the engine down, haven't they? Oh, is it multi 22? Was that what Mark Webber got?
I think it was that the last 10 minutes has been so frenetic. It's everyone's just sort of went, oh, hang on, let's have a breath.
We can't do that all the time. They're off again into midfield. Oh, just left it behind. Picked up and played the whistle though. You can't ask for much more. I got caught by that once.
That was Jakira just in stepping into that 13 channel.
Yeah.
Just unlucky there with the hands.
I knocked it on and it was such a bad knock on that I just stopped and the player picked it up in front of me and just ran past me and scored.
That happened a lot for you, didn't it?
No, not a lot. Once, I said.
Sorry, Dave.
So, but the point was, it's good that she plays the whistle.
You've got to play the whistle, yes.
Like, even if you knock on, you can't go, I've knocked it on, that's the game over, I'm going to stop.
Well, you know, you just dive on the ball.
Yeah.
Tell you what, scrums have been pretty even.
Hope nobody saw that.
Scrums have been pretty even all day. You know, both Brighton and Port
it's been a solid
winning their own ball, right? I haven't seen anything against the feed yet.
Here we go.
I'll tell you what, you were close.
There's been some...
There, they've gone the short side. Ooh. Manages to keep going and goes over the line.
Scores.
Jess Hines? No, come on. You've got to have something up your sleeve, Jess.
No, it's too late in the game
it's
for
the last
a celebration.
minute and a half, mate. Come on.
They'll celebrate after.
We don't care. I tell you what, Port were close to taking that one against the head.
But yeah, the set piece has been solid.
It has, yeah.
Both sides have been competitive on their own ball, and it's been a hard-fought battle for both sides.
Yep.
It's been a good game of rugby when you consider. I mean, I don't mean this in any disparaging way, but it's beginner rugby at the moment. This is and for girls who've never played rugby before, and like as you said, you've only got 2 people who've played any rugby before this season. It's been great. There's been moments there's obviously things that need work, but hey, it's
a developing game.
We were talking about, and I know that because when we did the State of the Union together, we would talk week in, week out about Onka Paringa's girls team, and they were getting big scores put against them week in, week out, and we kept saying, that's a good kick as well.
Lauren Payne with the
nice nudge.
Extras.
Great nudge. We were talking week in, week out, and go, these girls will be fine.
Yep, they're in year 3 now.
They're in, and where are they? They're like top second, no, they're top. So it'll come, you know.
They develop a nucleus, and then they drag others in. And the knowledge base just spreads.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
and the camaraderie between the ladies' teams is better than any male rugby side I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, you can tell that Onka Paringa are doing well because the mercenary that is Emma Yates has just moved there.
I still say she should play men's rugby. She scares me.
Emma, you're fantastic in women's, mate. I'll back you.
She is a great rugby player.
She knows I love her.
She is. She's
there we go. We got the money patch. Oh, we got out of it again. I thought we were going to get a tackle in it.
It's been the donkey all day, hasn't it?
Off we go again. Payne now standing in at that first receiver spot. Great hands.
Lovely ball.
Out to Clune. Clune. Hat-trick watches one. She's got one to beat. What a tackle. Great covering tackle. Gets the offload away to Payne. Payne can't get away from Rizza.
Coach is happy with the defence.
Oh, I tell you what. We would have allowed you a little.
It was a fist pump.
And the Port, again, defensively have been absolutely outstanding. 34 points to 0 probably is a little bit less than they deserve. They played incredibly well. Longstaff again gives it out too fast. Can she find a way? It's the one she couldn't get. And Jess Benny will get another try in the afternoon, and that will push them out. 39 points to 0 with the kick to come. And I think that will be all she wrote. Absolute. I'll tell you what, she nearly got away. That's tenacious. In fact, that is 2 bites of the cherry.
Yep.
Oh, and then the second hit coming in. Great tackle.
How's this offload as well? And this pickup.
Nothing wrong with that.
And the pickup's great. And then the covering tackle then comes from Rizza. Holding on to the shirt tails.
Dragon anchor.
Again, great rugby.
There's been some great facets of play.
Foxy Clune has thrown the tee away. I don't think she's very happy about having her kicking duties taken away from her. Oh no, she's got it back. That's what I like to see.
Bit of passion.
Kickers should care about kicking.
Really?
Oh, nearly. Yes. I apologise. That's how much I care about it.
I've seen you kick though.
You start.
Oh, come on. I've been good all day.
All right, this looks like full time. See if they can get the extra 2 to push it out over 40. But look, fantastic game. I've really thoroughly enjoyed this game.
Needs to take a breath and cool her blood down, I think.
Yep, forced that one.
Yeah.
Pushed it wide.
No real need to be that far out. We'll have a chat with her. Hey, full time, 39 points to 0. Brighton win that one. Absolutely fantastic. They've played really, really well. Great showing from Port. Massively impressed with those Port girls who I've never seen before.
I'm taking the proud coach moment. Absolutely 100% impressed with those ladies today. When they watch this back, they get to the end of the game. I think you all played brilliantly today. I'm really, really proud of you all. Well done.
Oh, it was a great game of rugby by both sides. The Port girls and the Brighton girls put passion on their sleeves.
Really did.
And just played.
And you can see they look even after the game, right? You know.
Well, that's what rugby's about.
100%.
I mean, other than social distance, we're in a bubble. I'm trying to justify this.
No, rugby.
I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for about 6 COVID marshals to jump all over the top of that. But hey,
you go and tell them.
Some things are worth getting sick for.
Yeah. We don't have COVID in SA at the minute, so we're fine. All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, from a beautiful evening here at Brighton Oval, Construct Co. Sports Field. No, it's written somewhere.
It is written somewhere. From Brighton Rugby Club.
Brighton Rugby Club, that place. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for joining me. Joining commentary today by Pete Garden, Steph Redmond, and most importantly, Rose Jackson.
Rose Jackson.
Yes.
Hey,
First time on the mic.
If you like Rose Jackson, you want to see him anymore, hashtag Rose Jackson in the comments below. If we get a load of them, we'll get it back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been absolutely fantastic. Love you all. We will speak to you again next week.
Thanks, Dave.